Does your dog or cat have bad breath? Have you been wondering if your dog or cat even has or may have dental disease? Maybe your pet is now at a point where they need to have general anesthesia for a dental cleaning because they need a tooth extraction. Now you're worried about the side effects of the anesthesia. Will your pet do okay? Or you're even questioning if you should do it. But you know that they're probably in pain and you feel like you have no other option. I see you because I feel the same way if I have to put my own pets under general anesthesia, and I'm a veterinarian. It can be really scary and really stressful. But dental disease is a really important topic. You may have a dog or a cat that doesn't seem like they have an issue. Their breath still smells good, and you don't notice any signs of tartar buildup or inflamed gums. However, by just 3 years of age, over 80% of pets will have some type of dental disease. In this short video, I'm going to cover what you need to know about dental disease, but most importantly, how you can help your dogs and your cats maintain optimal oral health and get rid of that bad breath with safe, natural, and effective dental treats, chews, and supplements. Hey pet parents, I'm Dr. Katie Woodley, founder of the Natural Pet Doctor. I'm a holistic veterinarian who's on a mission to help pets thrive naturally by empowering pet parents like you. If you're excited to learn more about how you can help your pets achieve optimal oral health, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. New videos post every Monday on our channel, so make sure you hit the bell to receive notifications so you never miss out on any of our new content. You can also check out more of our free content at thenaturalpetdoctor.com. So you may be wondering, why is this happening in our pets and what's the solution for this common problem? Let's start with the wild carnivores and how they were able to keep their teeth pearly white. Their diets. Their diets weren't a kibble diet, but instead they had to bite, tear, and chew and crunch on whole meat pieces and bones. In a 2007 study done by Pavlovic with wild wolves, they actually showed that only 9% had any dental disease, and it was broken teeth that caused them to chew differently, allowing tartar to build up on that affected side. Here's the kicker. There are numerous studies that showcase that the diet consistency and texture play a huge role in whether or not dental disease develops, but vets keep recommending kibble diets. However, firmer whole food diets will reduce dental calculus and promote healthier gums. When our dogs and cats are not getting the abrasive action of the food on their teeth and gums, food particles will combine with the bacteria present in their mouth to form plaque that can harden into tartar, which is very difficult to remove without an anesthetic dental cleaning. This is also what creates that bad, fishy odor breath you smell from your dogs and cats' mouths. Make sure you check out our previous video on raw food diets and if they're safe for your pet to learn more about that. So what can you do right now other than diet to help your pets? Brushing your pet's teeth at least 3 times a week is still the best way to help your pet's pearly whites stay that way. If you'd like a recipe for a DIY natural essential oil toothpaste, make sure you click that link down below. However, did you know that we can use treats or chews to mimic that same abrasive action from food to reduce tartar buildup and promote healthy gums and connective tissue? So what should you be looking for in that dog or cat dental treat or chew to get the best benefit? Number 1 should be the ingredients. I know you want your pet to remain healthy, so if you're using a dental treat or chew that has artificial ingredients like sugar, propylene glycol, sodium caseinate, and even wheat flour, that could aggravate a pet who already has allergies or GI issues. Why might these companies be adding these ingredients? Propylene glycol is what keeps those chews rubbery. And sodium caseinate is essentially casein, the protein from milk. And this protein breaks down into casomorphins, which act as histamine releasers and promote inflammation in the body. Your pet will be ingesting these. And just like when picking the most optimal food, the more clean, the better. This is where using raw, meaty bones are more beneficial and safe for your pet. Keeping in mind that not every pet can handle or tolerate these bones. So make sure you click that link I mentioned for our previous video on how to assess if your pet can handle bones safely if you already haven't watched it. And if you need an additional resource, make sure you get Dr. Connor Brady's book, Feeding Dogs, which will help guide you with the research on how to optimally feed and give your pets raw bones. The next thing you need to be looking at when giving treats or chews is the size. Size matters when it comes to dental health chews. Remember, we need that abrasive action from the chews for them to actually work. If your dog just swallows the treat or chew, it's not doing what we need it to. And one of the labels you may notice on dental health products for pets is VOHC, which stands for Veterinarian Oral Health Council. This council helps screen products that are intended to help retard plaque and tartar on the teeth of animals. However, keep in mind they are not a regulatory agency. They can be a starting place, but many of the products they recommend still contain numerous artificial ingredients that can cause GI upset or lead to inflammation in the body. This is why it's so important to look at the back of the ingredient list on that back of the product and assess so you know you're comfortable with giving that product to your pets. Dental products made by manufacturers of ultra-processed pet food generally contain large amounts of salt and sugar and are not recommended. Just because your dog likes chewing on something doesn't always mean it's the best for them. Okay, so what are some of the chews I recommend for your dogs and your cats? So we want the least processed chews that will provide the most dental health benefits for your pets. I've already mentioned my favorite chew, which is the good old raw meaty bones. These will be the most optimal, especially for your dogs. And when picking bones for your dogs, it's important to know if you have a gulper, meaning they just swallow everything really fast, or if they're an aggressive chewer, or if they take their time, also known as a gentle chewer. This will help you determine if they can handle a bone safely. Also, bigger knuckle bones about the size of your dog's head will help keep them safer from swallowing those bones whole, especially if you have a gulper. The next dental chew that helps prevent dental disease is a bully stick. And there are a lot of companies out there making these products, so it's important to do your research and make sure they're sourcing their products appropriately, aren't adding any artificial ingredients. And one of the companies that I really like that offers different options for their treats is Natural Farm. Their products come from grass-fed, free-range cattle in Brazil. They're a single ingredient and they monitor the entire sourcing and manufacturing process. They also have different options for light chewers to heavy chewers. If you're worried about your pet swallowing bully sticks, make sure you get a bully stick holder to help keep your pet safe. So what about our cats and their dental health? Feeding an optimal diet is key. Cats are obligate carnivores and they have to have a high protein diet, not a high carb one that most are getting from eating a processed kibble food. Ideally, when cats are fed a raw diet, they're crunching down on bones, chewing and tearing through the meat, and this provides that abrasive action needed to keep tartar and plaque formation to a minimum in their mouth. And just like dogs, brushing your cat's teeth will help them tremendously. Always start slow and use lots of tasty treats to get them used to you being in their mouth. But this is going to help their gums and teeth stay their healthiest. But you can also use dental chews for your cats too. Silver vine is a natural herb that acts very similar to catnip, but more cats actually respond positively to silver vine. There are dental sticks that are actually silver vine twigs that you can give that will attract your cat, get them chewing on them to provide that abrasive action, all while helping them be calm, purr, and enjoy this new experience. When looking for a product like this, Make sure you pick a company that is using organic products to reduce the number of chemicals entering your cat's body. Cats also love raw chicken necks, which you can give to them once a week as a treat. These can be messy, just like raw meaty bones for your dogs. However, if you can get your cat hooked on eating and chewing on necks, not only are they an easier transition over to a raw food diet, but you will significantly reduce the risk of dental disease. When picking a company to shop from, make sure you know where they are sourcing their products, their meat, and how they handle and store the product. Getting cats to accept a new food can be really difficult. Have you ever tried to switch your cat over from kibble to a real food or raw food diet? I have personal experience with this for our recently adopted senior cat that has been fed kibble her entire life, and she looked at me like I was crazy when I put meat in front of her. But keep in mind, when starting out with these as treats, cats prefer fresh. So in the beginning, freeze the products as little as possible. You can also do the transition in stages to get them used to a new food. Cats are not good with new things. Start with raw meat only in small strips or minced, especially if they prefer pate canned food. And you can also lightly sear the outside if your cat prefers cooked food, but the bone must remain raw inside or there's a chance of splintering. You can also smash the neck with a tenderizer to break up the bones. You can mix it in with their favorite food. And the biggest thing is to be persistent. You can even reduce their normal diet a little bit to make them more hungry for the raw chicken neck. You can also try chicken wing tips raw, also for your kitties. As always, make sure you're monitoring them at first to make sure they're eating it safely. If you can get your cat used to eating these as treats and even feeding a raw food diet, your cat will thank you with more optimal health, which means less vet bills and less chance of developing dental disease. Another company that has dental treats that can positively benefit both your dog and cat's oral health is VetriScience. Their Perio Plus sticks and cat treats are a great way to give your pet something as a reward and a treat, but you can also use the Perio Support powder in your pet's meals to help prevent tartar and plaque buildup. This powder is really neat because it contains natural zeolites that help prevent plaque formation and probiotics to reduce plaque building bacteria. The best part is it's actually tasty, so even picky pets usually eat it. Standard Process is that other company that provides high quality dental supplements that we can use for dogs and cats. They have a formula specifically for dental health called VF Biodent for pets, which contains calcium, phosphorus, and manganese for support of the bony structures and connective tissue in the body, including the mouth. Why I love Standard Process for my patients is that they use complex food-based ingredients and organotherapy that provides support for the whole body, and they're a great company that's doing things right. If you're still excited about learning how to optimize your pet's oral health and trying some of the above recommendations, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're ready to try some of these supplements for your pets, click the link down below. Your pet doesn't have to be a statistic. When you focus on feeding the best diet and using optimal treats, chews, and supplements, you can help your precious fur family avoid painful and costly dental disease. By using a combination of the above, brushing teeth, supplements, treats, and chews, you will help your pets thrive naturally so that they can live a long and vibrant life. If you found this video helpful, click the like button and hit the button to subscribe so you never miss out on our future content that gets released every single Monday. As always, I love hearing from amazing pet parents like you. So if you have other pet health topics you'd like to hear about, make sure to comment down below. Remember, you have the power to help your pets thrive and live a long and vibrant life. Being here is the first step, and I commend you for taking the time to learn more to better your pets' lives. Together, we can make the change that's needed to help your fur family thrive naturally. Until next time, I'm Dr. Katie. Take care, pet parents.